Happy Father's Day, everybody. It is so great to have you with us. I am your host, Jim Masters, and we welcome you and you and you. I see so many comments here on the screen already. I can't believe it. It is terrific to have you here, and I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are around the world. This is a very special episode of the Jim Masters Show Live, which is, of course, our entertainment lifestyle talk show series that we created together 8 weeks ago as of tomorrow. Can you believe that? 8 weeks ago, this show was created. Again, I do this professionally, which I've said in the interim here, in the introductions, to let the new folks know that this is the kind of thing that I do professionally, television, radio host, and more. But so honored to be able to do this and to come into your lives and to come into your homes on a nightly basis, every single night, 7 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Pacific, celebrating inspiration, celebrating positivity, amazing guests, food, music, on-location segments, trivia, comedy, you name it, live performances, great in-depth conversation, positive vibes coming your way. As we say, it is all about light, levity, and love. That's right. Even our guests love that as well. But if you've been following the show a couple nights ago, we had a little Freudian slip and we created the word lovity. So it's all about light, levity, love, and lovity with you all around the world. Hello, everybody across the United States and Canada and Europe and Asia, Australia, New Zealand, from all around. It is 7 p.m. Eastern here, but I know in certain parts of our beautiful earth, it is morning time and you're having breakfast on Monday morning, but it is Father's Day, annual tradition here in the United States where we celebrate and we honor our dads, our fathers, and grandfathers as well. So we're going to be doing that. We are celebrating all of the fathers, whether you're a father watching or you're celebrating your dad or grandfather, or maybe your dad isn't around and you're remembering your dad and you're having a beautiful time celebrating your dad's memory today, or your grandfather's memory, or you do have somebody in your life or have had somebody in your life who meant a great deal to you, and maybe they weren't technically your father or your grandfather. Maybe they weren't even a blood relative, but they sort of stepped up and they became like a father to you. That happens oftentimes to people in their lives where maybe the father is gone, maybe the father passed, or the father was never really present. And there's people in your life who sort of step up and take on that fatherly role. So whether it's your real father or it's somebody who stepped up to be your father, maybe it's a stepfather as well, we're celebrating all of them. That's the bottom line. So we welcome everybody. It's a great day. If you remember, on the Mother's Day show, we did a phenomenal Sunday brunch. We did a whole Sunday brunch. We moved the show over to the other side of the house into the dining room. And on Mother's Day, we did a Mother's Day tribute to all the moms, including my mom and my sister, who's a mom, and my grandmothers and all my aunts, who obviously are moms as well, and to your moms. And many of you celebrated your moms on the show as well. So today we are thinking about dad, and we're going to show some pictures too. Many of you sent me some photos of your fathers, past and present, and that was awesome. I really appreciate that. So again, we're very interactive. We're live right now, coming at you live on this entertainment lifestyle talk show series. And I'm so excited. We have an amazing week of guests coming up. I'll be telling you about that. Well, I'll tell you about them one right now. Lane Bradbury, who's an extraordinary television and movie legend. That's right. Is going to be on the show tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern. She's all excited. I'm all excited. I had an opportunity to meet her not that long ago, maybe 2 years ago, at a dinner party at her home with dear friends. And we became friends ever since. So we wanted to see. A friend of mine actually asked her if she would like to be on the Jim Masters Show Live with Jim. And she immediately said, absolutely. You just tell me the day and the time and I want to be there. So she's joining us. And she's been in a lot of TV shows that you may remember, a lot of movies. The original Broadway production of Gypsy she was in, and a whole host of really amazing productions. She's here tomorrow night. Yeah, we have a bevy of great guests. We've got guests all week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and a lot coming up. So on today's show, we're celebrating dads. So, of course, as you know, we do our toast. We welcome everybody. And here we go. We've got just a little lager here, a little lager for the, and these are cool glasses. One of my dear friends, a co-host of mine at public television for many years, she sent us a set of these from Crate and Barrel. There's 4 of them. So I toast you and toast your dad or grandfather, whether in memory or here with us now. Toast your dad. And this is sort of like a summertime drink because it is, summer has begun. Summer is here. So, or winter, if you're Eileen in Australia and other fans we have in Australia and New Zealand. So we toast all the fathers and grandfathers and all those special people in our lives. And somebody, of course, that was a father, the legendary George Burns. He says, happy Father's Day as well to you and you and you and you and you and you. There he is, a cigar. He's all set. With that beer there, I think I have to really watch because that beer may go quickly with George. He's been nipping at these beverages lately, and Karen Levitt's been keeping an eye on that and reminding me to check those glasses because sometimes I look over there and there's a lot less in there than when I started with. We're also going to do Viewer of the Week. We're going to announce our fantastic Viewer of the Week. If you recall, all week long, Isigari from Barcelona, Spain, the wonderful Isigari has been a brilliant Viewer of the Week here on the Jim Masters Show Live. She's worn that crown with great honor. Now we're going to pass the crown or the baton to the next Viewer of the Week, and that's going to be coming up just a little bit later on the show today. We're going to be doing a little bit of a shorter show so everybody can spend time. We can spend time with our family. You can spend time with your family as well. So we won't be going as long as we have been in the last couple of episodes. So we're going to move quickly through the show today so we can enjoy the holiday together. But I wanted to come on and make sure I was on the air with you today to celebrate your father, mine, the grandfathers, and those special gentlemen in our lives who have made a difference in our lives. Jeannie's in there too. She is, she's not, well, actually, no, she's not in there. She actually was able to get out. She went to Baghdad and she's with her father, who's probably 1,000 years old, but Jeannie is with her parents right now. She regained her powers. Haji came for a visit last night, because remember, since March, she was out of her powers, since she was quarantined in the bottle, and we've all been sort of, homebound since March. So she was able to get out, and last night, she asked me if she could go, because she wanted to be with her father for Father's Day. So that's where she is, but hopefully she'll be back for Lane Bradbury's guest appearance on the show tomorrow night. She said she'd be here. So it's very dark in there. You can't see. I don't want to turn it too much because then, the couches start flying around and everything. But we're going to keep an eye on that bottle for her. She said she wants us to keep an eye on it. So nobody else is allowed in there, including you, George. And Silver's here for Father's Day. They say this is man's best friend, right? K9 Silver from Switzerland is here. He says hello to all the dads and grandfathers who are out there as well. And we walked Silver today. We took him for a walk. Do you really believe that? It's our little secret, I guess. And there you go. There's Jimmy. Jimmy says hello as well. There you go. Got to put a smile on your face. Remember, lots of levity here on the show. So Jimmy and Silver, they're just going to be over here in the corner playing. We go Hollywood on the show. We welcome you. This is an actual entertainment lifestyle talk show series. So we go big time in here. Let's go together. Lights, camera, action to begin our show. Lights, camera, and action. All right. It's all official. The show has started for Father's Day together. Light, levity, and love with you. Thanks for all the comments. What a busy day putting this show together today. We were out today. It's really a stunning day here along the coast in the Northeast here in the greater New York area is where this show originates from and beaming out to the globe. We're here between New York and Boston on the beautiful coast. Bright sunshine today. High temperatures, I'd say upper 80s, low 90s. A little humid today, but a beautiful day to be out by the water, on a boat or at the beach. Social distancing. You see, that's what's good about being on a boat. You can social distance on the boat if you stay away from the other boats and everybody on the boat social distances. We may be taking you on a boat trip soon on location. So where we actually take everything. Well, not everything on location, but the show on location. So stay tuned for that. That's really cool. As we're getting into summer now, we're going to be doing some summer activities as well. We're not just planted here at the broadcast center or the home studio. So really nice, beautiful walk along the coast today. Really beautiful. And we spoke to other members of our family as well. Everybody's doing well. Everybody's okay. Loved ones and friends on this holiday. So wherever you are around the world, we tip our hat to you and we say, thank you so much for all of the messages, for all of the Facebook messages, all the posting you're doing on YouTube. We stream this and simulcast this live on YouTube. And I really invite you and hope that you'll go to the YouTube channel because we're building that big time. We have a lot of cool things that are going to happen with this show that are in development. So I'll keep you posted, of course, on all that. But the YouTube channel, give it some love. Subscribe to the channel. I'll keep you abreast of not just the episodes of this series, the Jim Masters Show Live, but some of my other professional work, Masters Mantras that I post on there, and a lot more. So you can go to Jim Masters TV at YouTube. That's right, Jim Masters TV at YouTube. Click subscribe, and there's a notification bell there that'll keep you abreast whenever we have updates and we have special announcements and new content and new episodes of this broadcast series. Also, like the Facebook page if you're watching on Facebook. Give it a like. Give it some love. Give it some lovity at Jim Masters TV. And you can also find me on Instagram and Twitter at Jim Masters TV. So we've got all of the formatics done. Everybody has been welcomed. We welcome you as well. We're going to dive right in by taking a look at some of the amazing Father's Day photos that we have here to celebrate you and your family and your dads and grandfathers on this episode of the Jim Masters Show Live. And I'm going to start with some wonderful family photos that we have of my father as well, who is a great hero and a phenomenal dad, and we love him very much. Same name as mine. I'm actually the fifth James Masters. It goes back to England, the fifth in the family. So, you can call me Jim, you can call me James, you can call me Jimmy. On air, it's Jim, but technically the fifth James. And so let's take a look at some of the others in the family. There's a great shot. There is my grandfather, James or Jim, and my father. Good looking guys, right? You can definitely see the English and Irish in those guys. Grandfather on the left, James or Jim, and my father, same thing, James or Jim on the right. And there is your host in the middle. There is Jimmy in the middle. So 3 generations of Masters men right there for you. All 3 Jameses, grandfather on the left, my father on the right, and yours truly front and center being held by Dad. And also my grandfather, his left hand is holding my my right hand. And yeah, I love that photo. That photo is over at my father's sister's house, Kitty, my father's sister, Kitty or Catherine. And we were over there. I believe it was a holiday. I was an infant, so I don't remember exactly, but from what the folks have said, that was a holiday and we were over. I believe it was a Thanksgiving. Yeah, people used to dress for holidays. So that is my grandfather, James Masters, and my father, James Masters, or Jim. And that is Jimmy. There's me right there. Here's another great shot that we love, and just grabbed a few shots because I really want to show your shots as well. Love this shot too. When you're going through family photos, there's so many current ones, past ones you can go through, but these are some of the favorites, and love this one here. This is a really great shot, and we're having fun with Dad, and it is me and my sister, Lori, and Dad, and we're sort of attacking Dad and climbing all over him. And he is somebody who when we were children, he would give us wheelbarrow rides and piggyback rides to bed and all kinds of cool stuff. Very, very loving and involved dad he is. And we salute my father on this episode of the show, and love that shot. You can see the joy in all of our, especially me. I'm sort of attacking Dad, and he's hanging onto my sister, and my mother took the shot. Love that photo. And let's see, I think we've got another photo here. This is Mom and Dad, actually. It's a nice shot of the parents. I believe that was at one of my father's company parties, one of their Christmas parties over the years. So that's mom and dad, two very loving and beautiful people. We're very blessed with loving and dedicated parents who really care and inspire and always rooting for us and the family. And we're very blessed with that. If you have that in your family, you're very, very lucky. So that's my parents there. And here's another shot of our parents as well. This was actually on a cruise ship when we all went to Bermuda. We actually had, there was a radio show I used to host on iHeartRadio for years that I hosted and produced. And a travel agency approached us and said, hey, we want to do a radio sort of trip, like cruise to Bermuda with Jim Masters and all the listeners on the radio show. So we did. And a whole group of us went. My parents came along as well. So that's actually on the cruise ship. I believe it was Celebrity Cruises we were on. And that is one of the evenings where it was the captain's night. We meet with the captain. And that's dad and mom there. And that's on the cruise ship in beautiful Bermuda. And there's another photo here that I wanted to share with you as well that I do love and dad loves as well. And that's that shot there, father and son, my father and myself. And you can definitely see the Irish and English in my dad, that's for sure. So that's yours truly and dad. Another family photo that we have that we're sharing with you here as we honor and celebrate all of the dads worldwide. And the grandfathers as well. So again, that's yours truly and dad, and love that shot. So we're also going to, now that's my phenomenal dad, Jim, and love him. He's our hero, that's for sure. Now we have some more dads we're going to share with you from some of our viewers. Remember I said it's a very interactive talk show here, kind of like it used to be with Mike Douglas and Merv Griffin, and sprinkle in some Dick Clark, and we have a lot of fun here. Here is Kathleen Walker. Kathleen Walker is one of our faithful viewers of the Jim Masters Show Live. She sent us some photos of her dad, some beautiful shots of her dad and her. Kathleen Walker, of course, from New York City. There's a great shot of Kathleen and dad. Isn't that a great shot? That's Kathleen Walker and her dad as we celebrate Father's Day on this Father's Day here on the Jim Masters Show Live. I wanted to do, we were thinking, should we do the show today? Should we do just a really short show? But it's a shorter show than average so we can all be with our families. However, I wanted to do it because I know it's a special day for everybody. And I wanted to celebrate the day, celebrate my father and grandfather and grandfathers and yours as well together. So we turned on the lights and here we are. So that's Kathleen with her dad. And here's another shot that she sent me. Remember I said last night, if you wanted to send some photos, just email them and we'll get them on the show. It's another shot of Kathleen and her dad. What a cute shot that is, huh? That's one of our great viewers, Kathleen Walker, and her dad. Beautiful shot. You see the pride in her father's face. And here's another beautiful shot with Kathleen and her dad as we celebrate and honor fathers all around the world this Father's Day on the Jim Masters Show Live. Here's some more beautiful photos from some of our phenomenal audience and viewers from around the world. Here's Renee Oscom's dad. And it's a Thanksgiving and he was relaxing in the chair, she said, and just being a dad surrounded by love and family. That's Renee's dad. Isn't that a beautiful shot? Just a typical relaxed shot there in Iowa, USA, where she is from. And Willie, yes, our wonderful viewer Willie in Holland, the Netherlands. Willie also sent a phenomenal photo as well from Holland of her dad. And this is her with her dad and other family members around kindergarten time when Willie was in kindergarten. Isn't this amazing? Again, direct from Holland. Here is Willie with her dad and brothers and sisters. And there's Willie with her dad. That's Willie, the famous Willie from Holland that you always see on the show, who stays up so late. It's like 20 after 1 a.m. in the Netherlands right now, and she makes sure that she watches the show. So happy Father's Day to Willie and Willie's dad as well. Karen Levitt in New Hampshire also sent along some wonderful shots with her dad. There she is with her dad. That's a beautiful shot with Karen Levitt, one of our faithful viewers as well, with her dad. I love that shot. I think it's a beautiful shot, isn't it? And just love that one. Here's another shot with Karen, and that's with the family. That's one of those real family shots, right? Isn't that nice? I think that's a really, really nice. That's a beautiful shot. I love that shot, and that's just one of those. Everybody, you see like the grandparents, and you just see everybody there, and that's a really nice shot. And a lot of years and memories, I'm sure, go into that shot there. And you just think about, especially if you're talking about grandparents and things of that nature. A lot of times, the parents might not be around anymore, or the grandparents, that is, the grandparents might not be around. So you celebrate them in wonderful times and photos like that. So thanks for sending that, Karen. That's a nice shot. Here's another shot of Karen Levitt's dad, as we're celebrating fathers all around the world here exclusively and live on Father's Day and the beginning of summer here. And what a beautiful time it is. Here's another shot of Karen's dad. She sent a couple of nice shots here. We're happy to see as we celebrate life and love and light. I just threw another word in. Maybe we should celebrate life too. I just added a fourth word. A lot of Freudian slips that are actually working out here. Usually it's light, levity, and love, and I just said life. So maybe it's life, light, levity, and love, the 4 L's. We'll stick with levity. That covers it all. Great shot of Karen's dad there. And here's another great shot, as we mentioned earlier. That's another beautiful shot there. So great shots. And again, if you're just joining us, a review here, there's my grandfather on the left and my dad on the right, and myself, yours truly, all James Masters, all three of us. There's 3 generations of Masters men in this one picture there. And then, of course, my dad and myself, our hero, love this man, and there with my sister as well, and we're having lots of fun, childhood fun with my dad there. Great shot. And another shot here of the folks. Beautiful shot there at one of the company Christmas parties, and then in Bermuda on one of the cruises when we went on cruise. And also I wanted to show you this, another shot of my father when he was in the military in the United States Army. That is my dad, James Masters, and in the United States Army. Cool shot. Sometimes I show that shot on Veterans Day and things of that nature, but that is my father. And love this shot too, mom and dad and myself, and also my sister at the time, my sister. That is a family photo there with mom and dad and myself. Remember when the photographer used to come to the house? A professional photographer would come and they'd set it all up and everybody would dress up and the photos would be taken of the family and then the relatives and the grandparents and sometimes the parents and the kids, or sometimes just the brothers and sisters and all. We did that a lot. Our parents did that a lot. So we had a lot of great family photos taken over the years, and we're very happy because then you can really look at all of them. So thanks for sending all of those fabulous photos, everybody. I was happy to share photos with you as well. We're going to watch some comments here, and wow, this one, I'm still here, folks, but let me duck. You'll just see the top of my hat. How's that? While I read this. It's like, it's sort of like I'm Frosty the Snowman and the episode where he melts in the greenhouse. So you just see the talking hat. Awesome. Happy day to all dads celebrating this day. This is Eileen Barker in Australia, who's getting ready for her winter. She's entering winter there in the Southern Hemisphere down under, celebrating this day. What a great photo, Jim. Australia has Father's Day in September. Her dad died of cancer January 1st, 1980, at the young age of 74. We're very sorry to hear that, Eileen. Our love to you and your family. He was born in the United Kingdom in 1904, and he came to Australia in 1927. We also have winter start at the beginning of the month, not as in middle of the month. As my U.S. friends tell me, you're upside down sideways. Yes, I think I heard the water also goes counterclockwise too. Don't you just love that one? Lots of blessings. And to all love and light and lovity, Ripper. That's a new word. We got 2 new words here. Just remember, there's 2 new words here on the Jim Masters Show. Hi. Are you still there? On the Jim Masters Show. Lovity and Ripper. I love that. We have some more great comments and great photos coming in as we celebrate our Father's Day here. Again, we're doing a show for you guys so you can honor your dads. I honor my dad as well, and my grandfathers and great uncles too. We've had some, we have some very special uncles in our life as well, and other great people too. Maybe you have somebody in your life who wasn't technically the dad, but they stepped up and became the dad in your life. Well, we salute that person in your life as well, or those people who matter the most. And that's what you should do every day. I'll be watching as I'm getting dinner ready for my dad. That's right. And there was something special. You mentioned it the other night that you make for your dad. It involves ham something, right, Renee? You're making for your dad right now? That's nice. Cooking for your father. And I hope you enjoyed the photo that we just showed of your dad. Thanks for sending that along. This show is viewer-centric, viewer interactive. Last night we had the disco ball going and we were all glitzed up with that sharp jacket and the shades, and the show is something different every day. It's a lifestyle entertainment talk show, so we do something different every day. Hello, Jim. Let's celebrate Father's Day with your fans. We sure did. You're watching on the YouTube channel. Everybody on YouTube, hello. Everybody on Instagram and Twitter and right here on Facebook, we say hello to you as well. And we just showed the beautiful photo that you sent there from Holland of you and your dad and family there, and your kindergarten years as well, Willie. Thanks for sharing that. And also thanks for being with us at 1:30 in the morning a.m. How was the day? The day, absolutely beautiful. Thanks for all of your message today, as well as Margie Inman. She's been sending lots of messages and posting as well. And we've been getting a ton of messages and so much support and love. Thanks for sharing these links. Thanks for having watch parties. When you have watch parties on Facebook, that invites all of your friends, and then your friends get to discover this fun show, and they can watch it and they can participate and they can see all the guest interviews and celebrity interviews and music and live performances and food and all the fun and frolic we have and all the levity that we share. So beautiful day, and the day continues here. I hope your day was a great one as well, because that's what it's about. It's about having a great day. I almost knocked a few things over here. Hello to Kathleen. Good to see you, Kathleen. And I hope you enjoyed us sharing those beautiful photos, some really nice photos that you sent of your wonderful dad as well. And blessings to your mom on this day too. Give her blow her a kiss over the phone if you can. And thanks for sharing those photos as well. Really, really nice. And June as well. We've got another very special photo that I'm going to show you in just a second. It is June's father. June also sent a wonderful photo of her dad. I'm going to show that in just a minute. And happy Father's Day to all the dads. Yes, from Kathleen and Christopher as well. Thank you very much, Christopher. Good to see you as well. And I think we have something from you as well. Crystal Nolan, hi, Jim Masters. Happy Father's Day to all the dads. Happy Father's Day to you as well. And Renee, hi from Iowa. I hope you are enjoying that dinner that you made for your father. Christopher in Ohio says, happy Father's Day. I actually got interviewed today. I didn't announce this on social media, but I was a guest on a show today in Ohio. in Dayton, Ohio. And it was like a talk show. And I was invited to be a guest because of my work on television, my work on radio, and everything that I do. And also because of this show, the launch of this show. So I was a guest on a show, and I mentioned all the faithful fans we have on this show, mentioned it to all of you. And since the show, I know you're in Ohio, Christopher, and since the show that I was on, this radio show this morning, we did it over Zoom, and I was the invited guest. And it was a full hour with the host. It was really nice. The tables were turned. Usually I'm the host of shows, but I was asked to be a guest on the show to talk about my career and my life in media and entertainment and broadcasting, and also talk about this show. I had heard that Columbus, Ohio, they're actually considering changing the name of Columbus. There's actually a petition going around in Columbus, Ohio, to change the name to the Flavor City or something like that, because Guy Fieri's from there, and because there's so many restaurants, and it's a taste testing capital of the Midwest or something. That's a true story. Didn't know that, but you're in Ohio. I wonder if you heard that as well. Yes, we just showed a ton of pictures, and we still have a few more to show as well. So hang in there, Christopher. Hi from high desert, Southern California, to Alice Gibson this Father's Day. It's so wonderful to have you with us on the show as well. And I hope you're celebrating your father and grandfather and family as well there in Southern California in the high desert. What's the weather like? It's almost in the 90s here on the East Coast in the greater New York, Boston area. What is it like where you are? And Margie says, and happy Father's Day as well, Alice. And Margie says, cool glass. Yep. Those were gifts from one of my public television co-host colleagues. Really nice. And they're perfect they're really like beer glasses. Hope you're doing well, Margie. Thank you for all of your wonderful emails and comments as well. A toast to all the fathers. And yes, hi, Jim. Happy Father's Day as well. Thank you for all these great comments. Good-looking men, the grandfather and the father and myself, absolutely. And very cute picture, like me as a baby. And thank you very much, Austin Field. Such nice family pictures. Yes, all of you sent some really nice pictures. Great photos of the dads, absolutely. And Issy Gari, this is her big night. Issy Gari is going to be relinquishing the Viewer of the Week crown and handing it off momentarily. We're going to be doing it in just a moment to our next Viewer of the Week. Who will it be? We have thousands of people all around the world that watch this show on YouTube at Jim Masters TV, on Facebook at Jim Masters TV. They share the links on Instagram and Twitter, and it goes all around the world. Who will be our next Viewer of the Week? Oh my, who will it be? We'll find out. But you have been wonderful, and it's been an honor to have you as our Viewer of the Week. This past week, you were brilliant, Issy, and congratulations once again to you. Hello, Jim. You love those photos. Thank you very much. Very special photos of the family. I agree as well. And happy Father's Day to you as well, even though you might not celebrate it there in Barcelona, Spain, but still. Every day is a good day to celebrate family and loved ones and life and love and levity. Thank you for showing the pictures. Absolutely. And we do have some more pictures to show from our viewers as well. I just showed my dad his picture on here. Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. That's a really cool picture of your father, relaxing after that Thanksgiving meal. And I'm sure you can probably duplicate that picture today after he relaxes after your Father's Day meal as well. Good morning, Eileen, watching on YouTube at Jim Masters TV, watching the Jim Masters Show live. So are you having breakfast right now? It would be Monday morning because you're ahead of us. So it would be Monday. So it's work week already. You having breakfast? And what are you having for breakfast? Is there, in Australia, is there anything different? Do you do oatmeal and cereal and bacon and eggs and toast and juice and coffee? Or maybe you just do a fruit cup or a cottage cheese or something light? Or do you do a big breakfast? You know, everybody all around the world has different things they do. But I wonder if there's a few Australian things that you have for breakfast that sort of stand out. That fascinates me because I love food and I love sampling a lot of different things from around the world. So I'm kind of interesting what an Australian breakfast would be like. Could be just like what everybody else has here in the States and in Europe. Love the photos of family and dads. Thank you very much watching on YouTube. Eileen there in the Midlands, eastern suburb of Perth in Western Australia. I remember that. Thank you very much for sharing your pictures. Thank you, Margie, as well. And thanks for your wonderful words today. I've got all of your Facebook messages and your posts. Nice pictures of your family. Thank you, Alice. Issy as well. Thank you very much. All very nice photos from everybody. Thanks for showing the photos of our dads. Yes, and we have a few more to show if you're just joining us, I'm your host. This is the Jim Masters Show Live. Yes, it's that popular entertainment lifestyle talk show series that everybody in town is talking about. And we're so happy to have you here. Spread the word. We've built the set. We've got great guests, phenomenal viewers, as you can see, entertainment, light, levity, and more. Karen, did you see the photos of your dad? We showed all the photos that you sent of the dad. That's right. Those handballs you made for your father. And how are they made? Do you take ham and then roll them up? And is there some sort of a crust over them? Is there breadcrumbs or spices? Or I'm trying to envision what the handballs are like. And is it chopped or diced ham? Do you do that? Like something you might see around holiday time, diced ham, and then it's rolled in something, and then they're little balls. And are they small? Are they big, like meatballs? Just asking for my edification and maybe some of the audience. Maybe we should do some recipes here on the show. I got some recipes I can show you. I make a really mean meatloaf, a really delicious meatloaf, and some other things as well. I love to make a good breakfast too. And so maybe we do some of that on the show, but we can exchange recipes on the show too, right? And also more garden pictures. Everybody's working in their gardens. We've been working in the garden as well here in the yard, and maybe we'll get some pictures together of some of how the plants and the flowers and everything are going. And we're going to take you to a beautiful rose garden in a day or so as well. That very legendary rose garden, because right around here, around Father's Day is when the roses are really blooming. And I got matter of fact, speaking of roses, I got the appreciation for roses from my dad because he loves roses and always had beautiful roses before they sold their house in New York that they had built. And then they built a home in Florida. The home in New York, flowers everywhere on the coast of Long Island, flowers and azaleas and rhododendrons and dogwood trees and gardens of flowers and rose bushes that he was very picky about making sure they were pruned and taken care of. And I think that's one of the places where I developed my interest in gardening, was watching the family do it as well. And then we would go up to New England, and my aunts and uncles have beautiful gardens of all kinds and vegetables and growing the corn and flowers everywhere. Absolutely. Thank you very much there in Spain. And we salute you as well, Isigari. Eileen Barker, thank you for the fun, life, levity, peace to all dads. Ripper day to you all as well. Ripper day to you too. I love that word, ripper, a ripper of a day. It probably sounds better when you say it with the Australian accent. Remember, we had Clara Francesca, the actress who lives in the New York area, but is originally from Melbourne. If you did not see that episode, you can go back and you can see it. And go back and watch the episode with television actress and legend Kathy Garver. She was just on the other night. You remember her from the legendary sitcom Family Affair. She was also in the 10 Commandments and so much more. We did a full extended interview with her just the other night here exclusively, and so much more. We had John LaBarbera, the amazing guitarist, and he played lots of music, and he showed us all those great guitars. We did an extended interview with him. That's John LaBarbera. Go back in the archives on YouTube, watch that fantastic interview we did, and so many others. A really great I can't believe the amount of great conversations we've had with so many wonderful guests. And we thank you as well. And so many comments coming in. We're going to show some more photos as well. We've got some more photos coming in here. I love all these Isigara toast with Vegemite for breakfast in Australia. It's a mixture of ground ham and ground beef. You have the recipe to share. Oh, that sounds good. Yes. Good night, Bay. Thank you very much. And we are going, yeah, because it's late there in Barcelona too. You have been a spectacular viewer of the week. We thank you. Warm wishes to the family, Felice, Jimmy, and you as well. Blessings and joy to you there, beautiful Barcelona, Issy. Thank you for being on my Instagram page, my Twitter page at Jim Masters TV, my Facebook page that is, on the YouTube channel. You are everywhere. Eileen, hi, Jim. So here's the Australian breakfast, everybody. That's what I love about this interactivity. We can get the information late breaking just for you. Puffed brown rice, no coffee, fresh water. It's no breakfast cooked for me. Temperature is 36 Fahrenheit or 17 Celsius here with some rain. So some rain as you're going eventually at the end of the month, I guess, is when you really start going into the winter time, right? So puffed brown rice with water. That sounds really healthy and then really, really good. So great comments. Good seeing everybody. I hope, again, you guys are doing well. And I want to show just something else that I think is quite special here. And this is something that I found that I thought was very apropos for this day and for this very special broadcast. And I thought you would really enjoy this. And it's so true, isn't it? When you think about that, when you think about your dad, you think about your father, you think about people in your life that truly matter, people in your life that, and a dad, of course, and of course, a mother as well. Very important to celebrate the people in your life that really matter. And if you're able to do that on a daily basis, even if your dad is not around anymore, your dad is the son's first hero and a daughter's first love. It's I wanted to share that with you because I thought that was a very important thing to share on this Father's Day. So blessings to all the fathers out there. And we have some more to share with you. Our wonderful viewer and also personal dear friend, June Rachelson Aspa's dad is right there. Good looking man as well. That's June's dad, right here live on the Jim Masters Show live. And we thank June for sending that photo in of her dad. We're celebrating all the dads today around the world, whether it's Father's Day where you are or not. Let's just celebrate family and love and the time we have together, because life is short. So let's go. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate the things in life and the people in life that matter. And Christopher Joseph also sent a photo in of him and his dad. There's a young whippersnapper. There's young Christopher Joseph in Ohio. He's on the right, of course. And with his father celebrating his dad as well here on the Jim Masters Show live. So there is our viewer, faithful viewer, Christopher Joseph in Ohio, USA, with his father as well. And again, I thank everybody for all these great photos. Just show that one again. I love that one of mom and dad and myself and my sister. That's just one that really stands out. Dad, mom and dad, good looking people. Handsome couple. Almost like Dick Van Dyke and Mary Tyler Moore in a way. Mom looks very much like, I think if you blend maybe Jackie Kennedy with, let's see. There's somebody else. I can't think of her name. She's an actress. She was in Breakfast at Tiffany's. Yes. Why can't I think of her name? She's legendary. Breakfast at Tiffany's. Tell me the actress that started Breakfast at Tiffany's. I should know that because she's on the tip of my tongue. I see her. So it's Blenda and my father too. My father, I think if you take Andy Williams and maybe Crosby and a couple of others, you put them together, definitely look English and Irish there. And my mother, English, Swedish, and French. My father, English, Irish. You can definitely see that. Audrey Hepburn, that's who it is. I just thought of it. Blending like of an Audrey Hepburn and a Jackie Kennedy. Mom wore the pillbox hats and everything else like all the women did back there and the white gloves and all. It's nice when everybody did that, right? All right, so we have more comments. This is interaction. This is a Father's Day. Again, we're celebrating you, and we are toasting you and you and you and you and you. We have a light beer here in a beautiful glass that I want to show you. We have all these cool glasses here, and It is summer here. It's Father's Day. It's the weekend. So we toast to you and you and you and you and you here on the Jim Masters Show Live. And we have more great comments coming in. So let's take a look at some of the comments again this Father's Day. And it's such a blessing to share the photos of your dads and grandfathers here on our show. And it's, I know, when you get a chance to see it live on a show like this and you see you with your father when you're a kid and all, it probably puts a warm tingle in your heart. And I'm happy to be able to do that on the show. Again, the show is something really special because we do not just the celebrity interviews and live music and all the on location and all those other things that we do, but we also celebrate life. And we're certainly doing that tonight here on this Father's Day. If you want to see past episodes of the Jim Masters Show live talk show series, just go to YouTube. Go to the YouTube channel. Just subscribe to it. There's no cost. You just hit subscribe right there at youtube.com/Jim Masters TV and enjoy all the past episodes. We're going into week number 8. Congratulations, everybody. Week number 8, celebrating all week long. Week number 8 coming up on Monday. Yes, Audrey Hepburn. That's right. Yes, you got it. Audrey Hepburn. Photos are perfect. Audrey Hepburn as well. And June, yes, your amazing dad. Absolutely. And hi, Mike and Anna Maria, just tuned in now. Good to see you with us. Happy Father's Day to you and celebrating the dads and the grandfathers and everybody all around the world. And this very special show. And we're hearing from so many people, and so many people have sent us the beautiful photos of their dads and their grandfathers. And we've been celebrating them here on the show. Wanted to show you this again. My father gave me this recently. And this, as I mentioned, I showed this last night when we did our Lovity night last night with the disco ball and everything Saturday night, where we had the sparkly jacket on and everything. This is a family heirloom. The Masters family, when they came over from England way back, they owned jewelry stores in Manhattan and New York City. And this ring, let's see if I can bring it in there. It's silver, pure silver with a diamond in the middle and 2 square sapphires. And you can see it's the Art Deco design from the 1930s. This was actually my father's uncle, Edward Masters, Eddie Masters. And my father's uncle worked on Wall Street even back then. And this was given to my father, and then my father has given it to me. Beautiful ring, isn't it? It goes back to the 1930s. This is the one thing that I would be very afraid to lose. I'm always making sure I put it down somewhere. So it's got the diamond in the middle, real diamond, and then the sapphire. What's really cool about this, a little history with this, is even though this ring, this family heirloom, was passed down from my father's uncle when they had the jewelry store in Manhattan, when my father's uncle passed it down to my dad. The sapphire isn't my father's birthstone, but my father lovingly, for years, has always worn this. And then he gave it, to me. He said, "Hey, kiddo, let me give you this. It's a family heirloom." And he gave it. And, I love this. But it turns out that the sapphires are my birthstone for September. How cool is that? Is that coincidental? Is that ironic? That's amazing, isn't it? So that's a real special family heirloom that we proudly wear. I wear it on television. But I tell you, when we travel, I always, where's the ring? Where's the ring? I don't care about the underwear and the toothpaste. Where did I put the ring? You want to make sure you don't lose that family heirloom, because again, that goes back to the 30s, and that would be very hard to find because that was custom made. That was a custom made ring specifically made for my uncle, who again worked on Wall Street in the city. Glad you're not telling bad dad jokes. Heard several during church day. Oh, they told bad dad jokes at church? Wow. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Isigari. Thank you very much. And again, I just want to quickly show you some of those photos. Again, for people that are joining us late, we've shown some really beautiful photos of that have come in from everybody. There again is, well, I want to just show you this first. There again, you can see all the past episodes. Lane Bradbury, the extraordinary, legendary television actress movie star and Broadway star, is with us tomorrow night. She has been around. She was in the original performance of Gypsy on Broadway. Gunsmoke, you name the TV show, Mod Squad, she was on them all. She's here. She's a dear friend of mine, actually. We were at a dinner party last year together with a bunch of friends, and she wants to pop on the show. So she's going to be with us tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Really cool, exciting things happening here with the show as we enter our 8th week of broadcasts. Quick review of the family photos celebrating all the dads. Again, there is my grandfather, James. You can definitely see the English, Irish in him, huh? And my father, James, or Jim. You know, everybody, all technically Jameses. I'm the 5th James in the family, going back to England and Ireland. But we tend to use Jim. So there is Dad on the right, my grandfather. This is at our Aunt Kitty and Uncle Sonny's house, my father's sister. And it was on a Thanksgiving. I think Mom took the picture. And there's yours truly right there in the middle. And again, love this shot as well. My sister and myself having fun playing with Dad, probably in the living room. Love it. That's we love that picture. You know, you look back at all the family photos, present photos, past photos. Again, love this shot of Dad and I as well. This actually was when the family came to visit, and we had right out of college. I had my very first apartment out of college for one of my jobs in television. I got the first apartment, and they came to visit, and we had dinner with everybody, and it was really terrific. So love that shot. And the folks there as well at one of the my dad's company's Christmas parties, Mom and Dad there. Another shot again, they're on a cruise. We were all on a cruise actually to Bermuda with one of the radio shows that I used to host. And that's Mom and Dad there on the cruise. And let's see, Dad in the U.S. Army, United States Army as well. And then love that family photo of Mom and Dad and yours truly and my wonderful sister. And my mother is the youngest of 16. My mother's family is huge, as I've mentioned. Lots of aunts and uncles and cousins and big family on Mom's side. And we have beautiful relatives on Dad's side as well. So you can see the English, Irish in Dad. You can definitely see the English, Swedish, and French in Mom. Who knows? If you do DNA, you might even find some more. So there's ours. And then June, Rachel Aspa shared her father's photo with us, which we loved. Christopher Joseph shared his photo in Ohio with his dad. And again, Karen Levitt in New Hampshire showed the photo of her with her father. Isn't that a cute shot? And here's another shot with her dad. We're showing this again just in case folks tuned in late. We want to make sure everybody gets to see these photos with her dads. And this is her dad as well. And another shot with her family and her dad. And then Willie in the Netherlands. It's like 2 a.m. almost for Willie. There's Willie in Holland with her father and family as well. Beautiful shot. She said that's when she was in kindergarten. Renee's father right now is eating those delicious ham balls that she created in Iowa for Father's Day. And here's a photo of Renee's dad again, more than likely watching TV, relaxing on the chair after a big Thanksgiving Day dinner in Iowa. That's Renee's dad. Kathleen in New York City, another dear friend and great viewer. Kathleen and I were on the Rachel Ray TV show together. That's right. I think I showed those pictures. We were able to be in the studios in New York and appeared on the Rachel Ray TV cooking show, and that was a lot of fun. There she is with her dad, and then going back in time a little bit with her dad, and then another great shot with her dad as well, Kathleen Walker, as we celebrate all the dads on this Father's Day. So now it's time to celebrate the viewer of the week. We say congratulations to Issy Gari, because Issy Gari from Barcelona, Spain, has done a beautiful job all week of being our viewer of the week. And before that, Christine Fairwood and Marianne Kelly and Martha Oliver Swartz. And just we've had so many great people who have been celebrating being a viewer of the week. So who's it going to be? Price and Waterhouse, we checked with them. We ran the numbers. We ran the analytics. And this week's official, and again, hopefully everybody is going to eventually be the viewer of the week. If you keep watching, sending Facebook messages, sharing the links, having watch parties. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at Jim Masters TV, like the Facebook page at Jim Masters TV, and just be there and smile and enjoy the levity that we've created here with our circle of levity. Our crack staff here behind the scenes of the Jim Masters Show, entertainment lifestyle talk show series, the person who is this week's official viewer of the week. I know we make it. I gotta get a drum roll going, right? We've got to get our staff to get a drum roll going. Right? We'll do that. The viewer of the week for this Father's Day is Austin Field. Congratulations to Austin Field. Round of applause from everybody around the world. The viewer of this week, who's been with us since day one, since the show started, is Austin Field. And I believe he watches, I think, on YouTube as well. So Austin Field, a loyal viewer. We congratulate Austin Field. I think that's the first guy that we've had become, so we're averaging it out, become viewer of the week. But it's been very loyal and watching, and has been sending great comments and notes and sharing the links and having watch parties and following us on the Jim Masters TV YouTube channel. So congratulations to Austin Field. Again, I believe he's been watching this series since day one. So that's great. Congratulations to Austin Field. And let's see if he's possibly watching. And then again, we're going to try to see if everybody can eventually become it. Yeah, Kathleen Walker, who actually was also one of our terrific viewers of the week. Yay. She says yay to him as well. And here come the crowd. You know what I love? You guys are so wonderfully supportive of each other and of the viewers. You're very protective of this show, and I love that. You share the word, you spread the links. When I have celebrity guests on and some of my friends, you're so warm and loving to them. You know, that's why I show the comments and I tell everybody, because they really love it. And I do too. I mean, some of these messages that I have been getting from you guys, some cards in the mail and gifts, and I mean, really stuff that you don't have to do, but it's very, very deeply moving, and I really appreciate it. Renee and Joseph in Stamford, Connecticut. Happy Father's Day to all who are celebrating today. To you as well, Joseph. The best to you and your family there in Stamford. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a beautiful evening. And I love that shot of you. I know, isn't it weird? When I look this way on my screen, there you are. But when you guys are watching, and when I watch this back in the archive, I'm like, what is he looking at? Joseph's not there. Joseph is there. He's like there. But on my screen, it's reversed. So, are you at Sardi's restaurant? That looks like Sardi's, because I see all these celebrity caricatures behind you. I wonder if that's dinner that you had at Sardi's there in New York City, Joseph. That's a great shot of you, and happy Father's Day to you as well. And Eileen in Australia says, congratulations, Austin Field. Yippee and ripper, that great Australian term, meaning, you know, a ripper of a time, a grand time, a great time, or a bloody good time, like they say in England. So let's see. And Willie says, Austin Field, congratulations. Congratulations from Willie in Holland as well. That is fantastic. And Christine Fairwood, who also wore the crown of viewer of the week. She claps and sends you all the very best. And Issy Gari, who was our current viewer of the week, she hands over the reign. You were a great viewer of the week, Issy. You were amazing. We salute you as well. Thank you for being such a phenomenal viewer of the week there in beautiful Barcelona, Spain. We appreciate it. You're a beautiful person, beautiful soul. You're so supportive. I mean, you're on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, I mean, everything. And you've been for actually a couple of years now. So we really appreciate that support and that love. And I give it back to you tenfold and to everybody watching. So Issy hands over the reign now to Austin Field, who has been watching since day one, which we appreciate. Congratulations, just got here. Christine, congratulations to Austin Field. That's fantastic. It's a great honor. All week long, he gets to celebrate until next Sunday when we have our next Viewer of the Week. Viewer of the Week. So this is a double celebration here. Father's Day around the world we're celebrating, and we're celebrating our Viewer of the Week. Amazing. And Austin Field happens to be here, which is great. Thank you very much, Jim. I really appreciate it. I really enjoy your show. Well, thank you, sir. We appreciate your watching all the time there on the YouTube channel at Jim Masters TV. Thank you very much. I know you're always commenting and celebrating and enjoying the guests and all the segments we do. I know you've enjoyed some of those on location segments too, you've said. So that's cool. That's great. You are very welcome, and more thanks coming in from him. He's thanking all of you as well, all the great viewers, for celebrating his being our Viewer of the Week here on the Jim Masters Show Live. That's pretty cool, right? I really do love celebrating you guys. This is a partnership here. I think anybody who's a host really needs to know that it's a partnership between themselves. Anybody that's a performer or anybody that does anything in life, everything's a partnership. We all need each other. It's all collaboration and supporting one another. So I've always been a host in my years on television, radio, who was very cognizant of the fact that, and I love communal experiences. I love engaging people. And I love having conversations and levity and getting deep conversations and cool stuff like that. So it comes easy for me to celebrate folks like you from around the world. I can't tell you the amount of countries we've heard from and the messages that I get and the commentaries, even when the show's not on, the commentaries just keep spreading the word. This show is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And I'm using, my television background as well, which maybe enhances the show and the look and the sound of it. And I love it. I really love it. Absolutely. A lot of you have told me you love the lighting too. Yeah, we've worked very hard on the set that we put together, and we tweak it, based on who the guest is and based on what the night is. Last night there it is. Last night back there was the disco ball. Look at that, huh? Really beautiful. We always change things up. And June says, congratulations off to Austin Field. And June, we love that picture of your dad there, that great shot of your dad. I hope you enjoyed that. And best to Jerry, your husband Jerry, who's the dad of Jonathan and Jacob. And congratulations from Crystal Nolan to Austin Field as well. So everybody, even Silver says congratulations to the Viewer of the Week. Even Jimmy, the other Jimmy, says congratulations to Austin Field. And even though Jeannie's not here, remember Jeannie, she left. She's in Baghdad with her parents. She wanted to be with them for Father's Day. She got her powers back from Haji. So she was quarantined for 3 months in this bottle with everything, social distancing and quarantining. So she's not in here, but she said whoever the Viewer of the Week was, to tell them she loves them. She likes the fact that you watch the show and you're supportive of it. And there's my co-host, or my partner in crime here, my Ed McMahon, George Burns. Congratulations, Austin. You're the Viewer of the Week. I salute you. Good night, Gracie. That's very nice of him to give you the actual greeting, George Burns, with his cigar and his smile. Look at that. He sees all of you there. Some of you are in your pajamas, I think, he said. I know. That's amazing, right? So all the fathers out there, he salutes all of you as well. All right. And Margie Inman, lovely to everyone here. Absolutely. And Lori as well. Happy Father's Day to everyone. Sister as well. Happy Father's Day to my brother-in-law, who is the dad of my nephew, Dom. I'm the godson of... No, I'm not. I'm not the godson of my sister's son. That would be an interesting thing if I was the godson of my sister's son. How does that work? Godfather of my son. Yeah, she's laughing right now. I'm sure the whole house is erupting there in laughter in Florida right now. I am the godfather of my sister's son, the uncle and the godfather of my sister's son. We got it. They know what I'm talking about. So happy Father's Day as well to the family and to my brother-in-law, Frank, who is the father of my godson and nephew. That's what I mean. And of course, to our father and grandfathers and to all. Love you guys. And LOL. Yeah, that's what you're probably erupting in laughter. And Austin Field, who is our viewer of the week, says, thank you, George Burns. Yes, he thanked you personally. I resurrected George. He's actually, is it Forest Lawn or somewhere? But he's here. And happy Godfather's Day. I like that. Yes, that's right. Happy Godfather's Day. Yeah, I am his godfather, so I like that. So we'll toast to that as well, right? With my beautiful glass here that, again, came from one of my public television co-hosts and friends, Denise. Nice and refreshing on a very warm day here in the Northeastern United States. So again, we showed some beautiful photos of my father and family and so many of your dads as well. And we thank you so very much for spending your beautiful Father's Day and Godfather's Day. Christine Fairwood, I love that. Barbara Conrad, happy Godfather's Day. Happy Godfather's Day. I love that. That's right. It is Godfather's Day. I am a godfather. And to everybody, they're saying happy Father's Day, happy Father's Day, happy Father's Day. And nice. And I think somebody's at our door. I think we have a delivery coming. I wonder if that might be something that we ordered. We have dinner actually coming in with everybody, which is great. And seeing all these great people here. Let's take a look again. Let's review some of these great comments that we've had here. And let's see. We've got, thank you, Jim. I really appreciate it. Really enjoy your show. Christine, clapping and congratulations. And we have family visiting here right now. So they're at the door. We have food that's coming in. So we have food being delivered tonight. Because we still need to get on a plane and get down to see the family because the planes have been sort of grounded. We haven't been able to go to see, the folks that are in Florida. They're on the coast. So we've been saying all of our Mother's Day love and Father's Day love and birthdays and St. Patrick's Day and Easter and everything else. But we hope to be able to get together with everybody soon. Definitely, I'm going to be there in this summertime. I love the family gets together and we all go for summer. Yes, my boss, our pastor, told those bad dad jokes, huh? Your father with his grandchildren. Oh, I love that. That is so. That's beautiful. That was a great shot. I thought you were in there, but that is with his grandchildren. Very, very nice. More comments coming in here. Hi, Jim. Karen Levitt. Hi, Jim. Everyone, happy to be here. And hope you enjoyed those photos we shared of your dad as well. Gracias. And it's also Godfather's Day as well. That's right. Fathers everywhere. Want to see, we're congratulating again Austin Field and everybody who's been our viewers of the week again. And there's one more time. There's my grandfather, my father, and they're not necessarily viewers of the week, although they could be. And there's one more photo and this, again, that's a great shot of my grandfather, my father, and me. Love that shot. And again, thanks everybody for sharing all of your father's photos. We really love these father's photos. And again, I just got to show that again. I really love that. And these are just a few, you have 1,000. These are just some quick ones that we wanted to share. We shared them earlier in the show and wanted to just take a look again. Love these shots with dad and mom and dad again, and dad in the military. Yeah, love that one too, and love that one too, and all the great ones that all of you have sent. And again, I love this. Dad, a son's first hero, a daughter's first love. That is so true in so many different ways. I also wanted to show you this of a sunset that I captured the other night with my camera that I think you're going to really love. The colors were unreal. Now, as you know, I love photography. So if you take a look at this picture, wait till you see the multicolors, but also sort of the way I framed this photo with a silhouette of the branches of the trees, the gold of the sun coming through the center of that, and then these incredible sort of lavender and pink colors that were coming through the trees as well. This was just a stunning shot. Captured it, and I wanted to upload it here so I can show it to you tonight because it's a beautiful shot as we start summer here in the United States, Canada, you know, this part of the hemisphere, and Europe and all. And it's Father's Day. So wanted to share this with you this Father's Day as well. Yeah, isn't that a beautiful sunset? And then you've got the silhouette of the trees. And look at those colors. I mean, you've got that light sort of, I don't know, there's a brown, there's a rust color, there's sort of the light yellow right in the center. And then you've got that pink and you've got the purple. And there's no toying with that photo. That's an actual photo taken as we were witnessing it. And that actually we took in our yard here at the home studio. That was the other night here at our yard because our the front of our house faces west. So we get the sunsets. The sun rises in the back of the house, then goes over the house. And then in the evening, the sun sets. So we can look out our front windows and we get views like that here along the coast. Isn't that something? Just the way it's framed with the silhouette of the branches wrapped around, the yellowish color in the center, that's the sky, and then the layers of the pink with the purple. Just wanted to share that with you because I thought you guys would really enjoy that. Also, I love to share this with you as well. How about that? There's a master's mantra for you, right? One of my favorite or famous master's mantras, hashtag master's mantras, a smile just for you. A smile for our viewer of the week, Austin Field, and a smile for all of you, the viewer of the week, and everybody that we're celebrating today. And here's a smile for all the dads out there and the grandfathers out there from Jim Masters and all of us here at your favorite show, the Jim Masters Show Live. So more comments coming in here. Lovely to everybody. We thank you very much for that. Nice smile. Absolutely. Some more comments coming in. We're going to get ready to wrap up here, but happy Father's Day, everyone. Absolutely. Smile is coming in from Willie in Holland, who's still up with us. Formidable, the photo from the yard, isn't it? That I wanted to share that with you guys today because sometimes, you know, I like to throw some surprises into the show. And that was right outside just the other night. Really, really beautiful. And gorgeous pinkish sun setting right now, too. Really nice. Very beautiful sunset, Crystal says. As well, Renee says, a beautiful picture in Iowa. Thank you very much. And also, this was a really great show and nice to see all the fathers' pictures. Beautiful. This was such a great show, but they all are. Love it. Thank you very much. Again, you guys know I try to have every show different when we're formatting it, and all day long we're creating the show. We like to do a lot of different things. I like it interactive, and it's a talk show. So we're celebrating you, and we're celebrating life, love, and levity. And absolutely got to get down there. Hopefully these planes will be going. There's a couple of TV shoots I'm supposed to be doing too. One in San Antonio, one in Florida. One was supposed to be in Ireland. Beautiful photos. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you enjoyed those, and love to everybody there. And Eileen Barker, fabulous show star. Have a grand day. Here's cheers to all. Godfather bless you. Yes, and you have a ripper of a day, as you like to say in Australia, a ripper of a day. And Kathleen as well. I don't know about you, the shows go by really fast, don't they? Before you go, I'm just going to show you some of the guests coming up this week. You're going to love it. Flowers, the tulips from Holland. There you go, Willie. We have them right here for you. There's those Dutch tulips that we got from Holland when we were on our TV shoot in the Netherlands, just for you. Have a good dinner tonight. Yes, ding dong, just perfect timing. and the family grabbed it. Happy Father's Day, everyone. Renee Katz, you as well. And I got your email, and I'm going to send you the information so you can send that goodie that you wanted to send. I really appreciate that. So look for that email coming, and I appreciate that. And we'll have to gonna try those pierogies you were talking about. You're in the if I recall, the Midlands of Flushing, right? The Midlands of Flushing, Queens, New York. Great place to be, home to the New York Mets. Good night, June. We will be talking, I'm sure, momentarily. And Renee as well, and Willie, and so much more. Hey, guys, before we wrap, because we are going to shorten the show a little bit, although it's a little bit longer than I was planning, but hey, we're having a good time. I want to show you some of the guests. We have some amazing guests coming up. Now, before we do that, don't forget to share the show with your friends. You can share this episode. Go to YouTube. You can share the episode, all the episodes with your friends. Give a like to the YouTube channel. I'd really appreciate that. Just subscribe to it. You actually don't really like it. I guess you subscribe to it. You click subscribe, big red button there. Just click that. That helps the channel. I would love that. And like the fan page if you haven't. I know many of you have at Jim Masters TV here on Facebook. Really appreciate that. And if you want to see past episodes of this broadcast series, this entertainment lifestyle talk show series, just go to the YouTube channel and tell everybody about the YouTube channel. And they'll come, and I'm sure they'll find some cool things they like from all these episodes as well. So guests coming up this week and beyond. And there's many more. I don't have everybody's photo here that's coming up this week, but there's some really cool people. The award-winning Lane Bradbury, legendary television and movie actress. She's been in so many shows, Mod Squad, Gunsmoke, on and on and on in television, many movies, original Broadway productions of Gypsy and so much more. She's an amazing person. We were at a dinner party about a year ago with friends, June and all, and she's a delightful person, and she's with us live 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. Very excited. And some more guests that are going to be joining us as well on Thursday. Mike Casey, saxophone player, is going to be with us as well. In coming weeks, Cindy Williams is going to be joining us. Yes, Cindy Williams, who played Shirley Feeney from Laverne and Shirley and a whole host of other great productions. She and I have met. We've chatted. She's amazing. In a number of weeks, probably in August, she's going to be with us here on the show. We're excited. Also, another great guest, Ann Hampton Calloway. She is a legendary performer. She's going to be joining us. The actor Danny Bolero is going to be joining us as well. Sean Wiley from Under the Street Lamp, great singer, dancer, choreographer, performer. Under the Street Lamp, you've probably seen a lot of their public television specials over the years. I've interviewed him multiple times on public television. Rita Cosby from television and radio. She's a veteran, legendary network news anchor and radio host. She's going to be joining us on the show, and countless other guests. We are lined up with guests and so much more. So they're all coming up. Bye-bye to all the fans of Jim and to the show. You as well. Have a nice meal. Now Willie goes to sleep. So Willie, you have a good night. It's 20 after 2 a.m. where you are in the Netherlands, and we salute you and we thank you for spending all your time with us. Does it seem like these shows go by really fast, or is it just me? I mean, I know that I do a lot of talking on these shows, but I salute you and you and you and you and you, and I thank you very much for being a part of our show. Happiest of Father's Days to everybody. And if your father's not here and you're just remembering your father or grandfather, we salute them as well, and all of you. Thanks so much for being with us. As always, as you know, you are the star. I might be the star of the show, the host, but I think you and you and you and you and you and you guys are the stars. So thanks for being with us on the Father's Day celebratory episode of the show. And of course, breathe, relax, have a wonderful week ahead, and be with us tomorrow night. Lane Bradbury is going to be with us, kicking off an amazing week number 8 of chock full of shows every single night, with celebrity guests, lots of levity, lots of fun and entertainment, and great information and inspiration. So relax, breathe from the diaphragm, be good to one another. You take good care. Happy Father's Day, everybody. And all your friends here, we say thank you for being with us here on the Jim Masters Show live. A few more last minute comments coming in. Thanks for another great show. You are very, very welcome, Renee. Thank you for being out there in Iowa and having those watch parties you have on Facebook. I love that. The show is black. You see nothing. We're still there, but maybe your Wi-Fi went out. Willie Paul is coming. Yes, 10 minutes. That's right. That's right. Yeah, but she needs to go to bed. She needs her sleep. Hey, guys, when you go to see Paul, Renee, tell Paul Jim Masters said hello. All right. Make sure you tell him. We're going to be eating the dinner. Maybe we'll check it out, my good friend Paul. But tell Paul Jim Masters said hello and wish him my best. He was a guest on my show, as everybody knows, a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. You can find that amazing interview and live performance on YouTube at Jim Masters TV. Look for the episode with Paul Green, who is the one you see in all the Hallmark movies. We've worked together at Carnegie Hall. He's a great guy, good friend as well. Love to you, Jim. Mom sends her love too. Have a great night. You as well. Gang, thank you so very much. Night to all of you as well. Perfect. All right, Renee, I appreciate that. Best to your dad. I hope you enjoyed those handballs this Father's Day. And thanks for joining us, everybody. It was a real great episode here. Great show. See you tomorrow. Thank you for sharing those pictures of your dad as well, Karen. We appreciate that. And thanks for your wonderful Karen Levitt. So we could even say some levity, right? Levity. Unless you say leave it. No, it's Levitt. Levity with Karen Levitt right here on the show. I just thought of that. You know, my wheels always turn fast. All right. And I interviewed Karen on radio professionally about a month or so ago. And that was a great conversation. So, gang, we're going to let you go so that way you can spend time with your family on this Sunday evening. Thanks for being with us. And love you all. Appreciate it. Again, want to see the past episodes, go to the YouTube channel. All the episodes are there. All the great guests, all the fun. I love it. I love doing this show with you guys. This is really fun. I'm glad I started this few weeks ago, 8 weeks ago as of tomorrow. We're going to sign off. Thanks for being with us. You're a blessing. You're a pleasure to have in my life. And thank you for all the wonderful love and light that you guys send as well. Here's one more photo for you. If I can show you this. Well, no, I can't show it until after. All right, I'll show it on tomorrow's show. It's a really cool photo. It won't come up right now, but it's worth the wait. It's a really cool shot that I got at the Columbus Museum of Art. So there's a little teaser there for you. One more comment coming in, and then we are heading out. Bye all. Good way to wrap. This is your host, Jim Masters, thanking you for your time this time till next time. This is the show where light and levity and love, or as we call it, lovity, reign and are paramount every single night, 7 p.m. Eastern and 4 p.m. Pacific right here for you. So thanks for all the comments. Thanks for all the great Father's Day photos. Thanks for your love and support. And you have a wonderful rest of your day. Or if you're just starting your day in Australia, good day. Have a great day. Thanks for being with us. Love you all. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, right here, exclusively on the Jim Masters Show. And I toast you all. And it's time for dinner right now here at the home studio. Good night, everybody. Fun show tonight. Good to have you with us. Love the viewer interaction. 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, or 1 a.m. Dutch time tomorrow night. Lane Bradbury is our guest, and I hope you're with us as well. Take care. Love having you here. Have a good night. Bye-bye.